Hello everyone, let's make one of the healthiest kebabs out there. First thing first, we'll take a large pot and start boiling some water. Now to this, we'll add around 250 grams of broccoli florets. Why do we need to do this? Because once it's done, that will be around 10 minutes, it will get softened, which will help in making it easier to grind. Also, it helps in better nutrient absorption like vitamin A and vitamin K. Toss in some beans in the same pot as we will be cooking it for 10 minutes only. If you don't have it in your refrigerator or at home, you can add another vegetables like carrots or peas as well. They work just fine. After around 10 minutes of cooking at medium heat, I'm taking them out and removing excess water alongside. Now take a bunch of fresh spinach and add it to the same pot of boiling water. We are only going to boil it for about a minute because spinach cooks quite easily and we don't want to lose its vibrant green color or nutrients. A quick blanching ensures the spinach softens just enough without losing its goodness. Now once your spinach is done, drain it out and keep it alongside the broccoli and beans. We will grind them all together into a nice and smooth paste. I have also added one green chilli with it as it will add some heat to our kebabs. While that is cooling down, let's work on our potatoes. Take about 400 grams of potatoes, peel and chop them into smaller pieces to speed up the cooking process. Boil them for about 15 minutes or until they are done. Remove them from the water and mash them. This mashed potato will be the base for our kebabs, which will help it to give them that lovely texture and hold. Now the fun part, let's add some spices to our veggie paste. We'll start by adding salt, which is for the taste. I have taken around 1.5 teaspoon. Then we have jeera powder, which is there for some earthy flavor. I have taken around a teaspoon of that as well. Some red chilli for the heat, a teaspoon of that, and around 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, which basically brightens everything up. I have added around a teaspoon of garlic powder for the aroma and around 2 teaspoons of onion powder, which will provide a slight sweet undertone to our kebabs. If you don't have it handy, you can skip it as well. Now take your mashed potatoes and add them to this green spiced paste. Now here's the key ingredient, breadcrumbs. I have taken around 3/4 of a cup for this recipe and we definitely need this because it will bind everything together, which will prevent the kebab from falling apart while cooking. If you don't have it, you can add besan as well. It works similarly. If you prefer a traditional method, heat some oil in a pan over medium flame and once the oil is hot, carefully add your shaped kebabs. You want to cook them for about 3 minutes on each side or until they are golden brown and crispy on the outside. As they are very delicate in nature, you can use 2 spatulas like this to flip them over. Now if you want a healthier alternative, you can air fry these kebabs as they require a very less amount of oil compared to the pan frying. Just brush some oil into your air fryer basket to prevent sticking and place the kebabs inside it. Then brush a little more oil over the top of the kebabs to help them crisp up nicely. Set the air fryer to 190 degrees Celsius and cook for about 20 minutes, flipping them halfway through. And there you have it, air fried on the left hand side and pan fried on the right hand side. In both the cases, they are just perfect snack or appetizer.